Good morning, everyone. My name is Alex Feuz, the host of the show, and we have so much to talk about today on the Alex Feuz Show. In the newsroom today, Nick Carlson and Chaz Stolba and myself bringing you up until the 8 o'clock hour this morning. 1 week from today is Thanksgiving, and it seems just like yesterday, Chaz, that we were in the studio last week talking about it was 2 weeks away to Thanksgiving. Now it's just 1 week from today. You know, this semester is flying by.
It sure is, Alex. Thanksgiving break especially is coming faster than I can even prepare for.
And then as soon as Thanksgiving break ends, we're only back for 2 weeks.
Yeah, Thanksgiving break coming up in just a couple days. We leave Tuesday, I believe.
Tuesday, yes.
Have the rest of the week off. Come back that Monday. I'll be enjoying this break. Definitely going to be enjoying Thanksgiving time with my family. Getting to go home. See some of my friends.
I'm busy around campus during the year, and when I go home, I actually have two jobs, and they're both retail jobs. And I love this time of year because, you know, at school, I don't work off campus. I wanted to, and then my dad was like, no. And back home, I'll work at these two retail stores, and Black Friday is next Friday, and it's one of the craziest days of the year at the mall. But I love it. I love Black Friday, especially working. I know a lot of people talk about the dreadful Black Friday. I think it's just because I'm not there every day throughout the whole year. And it's a whole build-up when you're working in the store, like when I was working at this store back in high school. But now, I mean, the last time I worked at my job was in May because I was here all summer. So it's going to be my first time working there since May, so I've had a lot of time off. So I'm excited to start up again, and then, of course, during winter break, I'll be there all the time. So I'm excited for Black Friday.
I've never been too much of a fan of Black Friday. I don't think all the commotion is quite worth the discounts that they've been giving out, but I did actually end up going out last year, bought a couple small things, did some Christmas shopping while I was out, but it was mayhem out there.
Oh, it's crazy. I mean, people are sleeping outside of these stores just nights in advance. And especially with all these online shopping, you would think that people could just order it on their phone and have it shipped to their house without, sleeping on the sidewalk for 2 days in advance. But I don't know, people just love the excitement surrounding Black Friday.
And it's odd, like you said, with the internet age coming up and more things being able to be bought on the internet, especially with Cyber Monday.
Yes.
Which offers similar deals, except just online. You don't have to go anywhere. You don't have to deal with a crowd of people possibly getting stomped out in the mall trying to get a Christmas toy for your nephew or something like that.
You don't want to fight with Susan over the last TV.
You definitely don't. And you're not going to be able to if you're on the internet just shopping Cyber Monday deals. Of course, the only downfall is with that many people on the internet will probably be slow with that many people trying to get the same deals that you are.
You know, also, I feel like Thanksgiving is one of the most underrated holidays of the year.
And we talked about this a couple episodes ago, actually, that Thanksgiving kind of gets passed over in between Halloween and Christmas because a lot of young kids like Halloween, free candy, dressing up, all that. A lot of adults even like Halloween. They get to go to costume parties and I don't know, stuff like that. And then once it's over, it seems like all retail stores and places like that go straight from Halloween right into Christmas. It's early November and they have like Christmas decorations up and they're selling stuff like that. And it seems like Thanksgiving kind of gets passed over. And we talked about this last time that we both enjoy Thanksgiving a lot. It's a time where you get to sit down with your family, eat a lot of food, watch some football, play with little cousins maybe. And
yeah,
it's definitely an underrated holiday for sure.
I love the Thanksgiving Day parade. It's one of our family traditions. We watch it every Thanksgiving morning to see the big inflatable balloons, and especially all the Broadway shows that are featured in it in the morning. I'm going to New York City first week of December, so I always like to see what Broadway shows are performing, and if I see that have any interest in me. I love Broadway. I think, there's a spectacle about Broadway that you can't get just sitting on your couch watching TV. And do you like Broadway shows, Chaz?
I have been to a couple in my life. Yes, they're like you said, they're definitely more enjoyable. It's the showmanship that you really go for, because these talented actors have gone out and they've practiced for countless hours, and
it's incredible.
They really put on quite the show.
And then also the main topic that I wanted to definitely bring up to start the show was, what favorite Thanksgiving dish do you like the most? It's so tough, and you don't want to offend anyone, because at my family, each family member brings something else. So if you say you like this one thing, it means you don't like anything else.
Exactly. That's a really tough question, because there's so much good food at Thanksgiving. And even what your family does, each one brings a different dish. That's sort of like the Friendsgiving tradition that has been going around
Maybe it's
recently.
not like as it seems that way. I think people like bring 2 to 3 things, but still same idea, where it's not just all made by one person.
And I like the idea of that. But if I had to pick my favorite Thanksgiving dish, I'd probably have to go with just regular turkey. You really can't beat a Thanksgiving turkey, and especially a couple days after Thanksgiving, you get the cold turkey sandwiches late at night. My mom always makes those. Me and my dad, my brother always have them a couple days after Thanksgiving with the leftover turkey. Put it on some toast, buttered up. Nothing better than that.
I love the turkey, but I also love the ham. I think ham is great. You know, if you get the honey ham, so good. But my grandma makes homemade rolls. And they're to die for. And she emailed me last week, and she goes, is there anything special you want at Thanksgiving? I go, just make the rolls. And they're incredible. I could eat them all day long. They're so good.
My mom makes the best mashed potatoes, rather. Although mac and cheese is occasionally on the Thanksgiving menu.
Yeah, not incredibly popular on Thanksgiving, but it makes its way on there sometimes.
It does, and we have had it a couple years. But yeah, the mashed potatoes is also one of my favorite parts of the Thanksgiving dish, because there's always just so much, and you eat way more than you're supposed to, but you don't really care.
Yeah, no. And then we have what's called green bean casserole. I love that. And then you get the crunchies on top, the onion crunchies on top. I don't know what the exact. I think it's onion. I don't know, onion crunchies. It might be actually. And then you got, we call it broccoli salad. And it's broccoli with bacon in it. So good. So good.
I've never been one for the greens very much, but...
Yeah. I mean, neither do I, but when you start adding bacon to it, and, I'll have to bring it in when we get back, because it's incredible. Like, if you don't like broccoli, you're going to like this. There's something about it that is just so good.
All my friends always rave about broccoli. They say if you don't like any vegetables, broccoli is the one that you will like. Dipped in whatever you want. Some people dip it in cheese, I know.
Yes.
A lot of people, boil it, whatever
sometimes
they want to do.
Ketchup.
I have heard that. I'm not a big fan of ketchup myself.
You don't like ketchup?
No, not really. I don't know. I used to like ketchup when I was younger, but I've sort of grown out of the taste.
Really?
Yeah.
Like
I
on
don't know.
anything?
No, not really. I mean, I guess it's sort of acceptable with burgers, maybe, but I don't know. I've sort of grown out of the taste of ketchup.
Oh, I love ketchup.
Really?
Yeah, ketchup is like one of my favorite things. I have to have ketchup love ketchup. But maybe I'll say like it's definitely died down, since like I used to really like ketchup, but now it's like I'll have it. I guess I can attest to that. But again, Thanksgiving just 1 week away, and I was driving around this morning. I got my coffee this morning, and I had to sit in my car for almost 15 minutes for my car to heat up, because I guess it rained last night and it froze, and my car was frozen. I might as well have just let it go. Bad joke. Went over. Yeah. Anyways. Oh boy. But
I got that one a little bit later.
A little
than you
bit,
said
yeah.
it, but
It's
all right.
early yet. And I had to wait because I couldn't see out. And then also I almost fell like 10 times getting in the studio this morning because of how icy it is outside. I couldn't believe it.
And it was almost like a week ago when we got that snow.
Yes.
It got really cold in the nighttime, and my entire windshield froze over. I sat in my car for like 15, 20 minutes just trying to defrost the windshield so I could see out. I mean, I was just going to Wendy's late at night for some food.
Yeah.
So maybe not the most important thing, but I ended up driving a Wendy's at about 30 miles an hour, just really, really looking close at the windshield.
Well, this is how bad I am. And my dad's going to really yell at me after I say this, but oh well. When my windshield is frozen, I like to just hit the windshield washer fluid button, and I'll just let's just say the light came on this morning. I think I hit it a few times. I was in a rush. I had to get out.
Understandable.
It usually melts it, and it'll just a little sheet of ice.
Yeah, just a little bit of visibility.
I just head on. I held down, I think, a little too much, and now my light came on.
That's all right.
But I mean, I'm here.
Yeah, you made it here.
I got
So
my
it couldn't have been
coffee,
that bad, right?
and no, I mean, it is what it is. I think I just have to get windshield washer fluid now. But I mean, I do have to get the winter one because it's different than the summer one. I don't understand cars. I really don't. If for a New Year's resolution, I want to figure out how cars work. I don't understand.
There's a lot of intricacies to cars. There's a lot going on, a lot of different things you got to check up on. I know my dad has always lectured me on making sure my car is always, running well and making sure everything's good and checking the tire pressure and the oil and all that.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I just got it yesterday because I had to get a new battery in my car because last Monday my car didn't start and I was bad and I waited a whole week to finally get it figured out. And so, yeah, that's where my life is. I need windshield washer fluid because I was too impatient.
Maybe you could grab that when you go home.
Yes, there we go. Or maybe I'll need it today because if tomorrow it freezes over, then I won't have any to speed up the process.
Actually, today doesn't look that bad for weather. Right now, it's actually 31 and sunny here at Dean, and the forecast actually shows clear skies all day long with a low of just 35 and a high of 48 coming at 1 o'clock, which I'd say is a nice change of pace from the cold temperatures we've been seeing recently, wouldn't you say, Alex?
100%. The sun's going to be out today.
I'm happy about it.
It feels like a whole week since the last time I've seen the sun, and especially at night. Ugh, I hate it. Absolutely hate it. I'll leave the campus center here on campus around 4:30, 4:45, and it's pitch black outside.
It always confuses me, too. I was sitting in my room yesterday, and it was like 4:30, and I look outside, and it's pitch black. And I'm thinking it's like close to 8 o'clock at night, but it's not. Although, anyone that knows me knows I hate the winter. I hate cold temperatures. Even though I live in Connecticut, most of my life is cold, but I'm always one for the warm temperatures, so seeing it go up to around 50 today is, while it's not super warm, it's definitely a change of pace.
It's a heat wave.
Concerning the temperatures we've been having, it sure is.
Well, coming up next, top 5 news headlines of the day. So much in the news today. Why is music back in the news? Find out next on Power 88.